The thought of class not being around is very emotional for me. I don't know where I'd actually send my children to go to school. You may think it's an easy decision to make, that there are plenty of charter schools and other public schools that I could send my daughters to. But it's so more than that. I've never experienced a place that my daughters felt so full of themselves, so full of love and so full of happiness. So okay, stop for a second, I'm sorry. Just stop.
My larger vision, which really goes back to where we wanted CLAS to be, was to have what I call validation academies across, let's say, the city, but really across the country. Validation academies would be based on the CLAS model, but it could be localized. So there would be validation academy at whatever street or whatever the community wanted to name the school. And so my next move would be to try to really push forth that. The hope was that we would get a fair, impartial opportunity to present our petition to the board. The Ed Code mandates that we come and participate in the process despite the reality that we did not stand a chance of being approved by this board.
Prior to going in, I was a bit hopeful in that maybe we were going to be able to have some type of influence, positive influence on the Inglewood School Board's attitude towards our charter school.
I feel that our city and Inglewood Unified could greatly benefit from such a school such as Validation Academy.
But when we got there and found out they'd already voted it down, put it in the minutes, it was kind of like, not only disappointing, but it was just disillusioning in a sense.
We just participated in a farce board meeting with the Inglewood Unified School District. We submitted a charter for Validation Academy to the school district that has a history of not approving any charters. They blame charters for their own failure, and it's been publicly stated. So we were not anticipating getting approved. So it was not a surprise that they denied our charter. And now we are looking ahead to the appeals process.
Yet I try to hold out some type of optimism, but it's disappointing that I live in a city that my children enjoy the Parks and Recs programs. We enjoy the commercial establishments we have, but I cannot take my kids to school there.
One of the things we want to communicate to our families especially, and to the educational community at large, is that while CLAS, the current school, the beams, the walls, the structure may no longer exist, CLAS, the vision, will definitely continue to move forward.
With this notion of CLAS being a movement that is not confined to a schoolhouse, I am optimistic that the work continues. The work continues through professional development. The work continues through what the students take on. And the work also continues in our vigilance as the directors of the school or as the key staff of the school to make sure that there is new life on the other side of this particular experience. So for me, CLAS does not close, CLAS transitions into a new phase.